What's going on, everybody? Tom here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're getting into episode 2 of The Last of Us. And again, we'll be watching with my buddy Matt. So let's get across to Matt and see what's in store for us.
I'll tell you this right now. The whole thing that is coming out of their mouths whenever they bite, which raises questions for me. I mean, I know I'm a weird guy about this, but it raises weird questions. Why is there still blood coming out if they got all these weird worm things or whatever coming out of their mouth? How are they even able to use their teeth? But, you know, I guess they retract when they bite, and then when they come out, they're like, oh.
I find that whole thing a bit weird.
That's what I'm saying, because that was not in the video game. Like, they were just regular people running when they were when they were first infected. The first stage of the infection is usually what do you call it? Just them running around like regular zombies and everything. And then afterwards is the next stage of development, which I won't spoil here. I heard there's another evolution, but that's in The Last of Us 2, and I refuse to play that game. And by the end of the series, I'll explain why. Or, you know, if they reference that game, I'll explain why. But I can't spoil it because you have to watch this for the first time.
Oh, that's so good, man.
Like, and especially fans will totally get on my case if I spoil it for you. So
I hear you, man. No, that's so good.
Have you seen this movie called Army of the Dead?
Yeah, man, I've seen that.
Yeah, with Dave Bautista and everything.
Yeah.
The zombies are kind of like the ones that were hiding in the basement or hiding in the dark, and they have to walk around them.
Oh yeah.
They're
The ones that were asleep,
like that, but it's like kind of like all over the place. I kind of want to see, because I feel like they're going to be focusing a lot on the actual outbreak and how it actually affected the world. And really, I would love to see how more about like the story and everything, because we never got a lot of that in the game at all.
Right.
So
for sure. Hopefully we get to see a clearer picture of the origin, where it originated.
There is a lot of Walking Dead influence. I'm not going to lie. How can I explain it? The Walking Dead, there's a sense of hope. Here, there's none. Here, there's not a lot of it. But yeah, you ready for the episode? Because I sure as hell am.
Yeah, man, let's get into it. Oh yeah, Jakarta.
I don't know how to say that name, but they were saying that in the first episode.
Yeah, it was on the radio when they were having pancakes.
They were saying that this is where the outbreak started.
That's right, yeah. She's someone important.
He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, she's like a doctor or something that they need the help of.
Maaf, sudah mengganggu makan siang.
Yeah, so she's not a criminal.
Tidak apa-apa.
Oh, and they're nice. See it in her face. The military presence in these movies are horrifying.
Profesor Mikologi, Universitas Indonesia.
Oh yeah, they need it because they've discovered something right at the very beginning. I'm guessing the fungus.
Yeah. They never did this in the game.
Oh, okay.
It's really fascinating to see, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They've just brought us straight in, haven't told her what's going on. They just wanted to examine. She has no context.
Tapi kenapa menggunakan klorazol untuk mempersiapkan slide?
Kami gunakan sebagai persiapan pengambilan sampel dari tubuh manusia, Bu Ratna.
Cordyceps tidak bisa bertahan pada manusia.
It can because of global warming, though, right? But it's like that doctor was saying in the first episode at the very beginning, you know.
If it were to get warmer, there's a need to evolve.
That's it, yep. This is so gross. Holy crap, look at that in there.
Bite mark? Yeah.
Gigitan manusia.
What the hell?
Right, so she's not patient 0. I thought she was patient 0, but not.
Has it really grown that fast? No, but like, again, they made something that was terrifying in the game, and they just made it worse.
Oh yeah, it's creepy and gross, man. Oh, look at that. Still alive. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Is it growing out of her mouth just like that? Oh.
Jadi kapan ini terjadinya, Pak?
Kurang lebih 30 jam yang lalu, Bu. Di pabrik tepung dan gabah di barat kota.
Flour and grain factory.
Bahan yang sempurna.
West side of the city, huh?
Siapa yang menggigit perempuan itu, Pak?
Whoever bit her is patient 0.
Sepertinya mereka masih berkeliaran.
God.
Fire, burn it. All they can do is burn everything that's infected.
Flamethrowers,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. They've got to burn and incinerate everything.
Saya telah menghabiskan waktu hidup saya untuk mempelajari hal ini. Jadi tolong dengarkan saya.
It's like that doctor said, there is no vaccine or cure.
Tidak ada obat.
Yeah.
Dan tidak ada
no vaccine.
burn it all to the ground.
Yep.
Bom,
Bomb.
Oh. Oh, okay. Bomb then.
mulailah pemadaman. Bom seluruh kota
Bomb the city.
dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalamnya.
Wow.
Jeez. It also obviously didn't work because damn.
Oh, look at her. Because she knows that she accepts the full gravity of what it means.
Apa ada yang bisa antar saya pulang?
She wants to spend her last time with her family.
Saya ingin bersama dengan keluarga, dengan suami dan anak.
Oh, poor woman. And obviously it didn't take long to spread, you know, it was like real quick.
Still, I don't understand how can somebody like, you know, look at somebody on a plane and say, hey, you're acting weird.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably, but still, that's probably what happened on one of the planes. Probably somebody went nuts, and that was the plane that probably crashed into and hit, you know, nearly hit Joel and them when the outbreak first started in America.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So.
Right, they saw the scanner, right? So they're still worried that she's infected.
They know she's infected. They're like, oh,
So they'll be really cautious of her.
come on, guys. She just told you.
Do I look like I'm infected?
Show us your arm.
She's like fully immune to it all.
What was Marlene doing with an infected kid?
I'm not infected. She locked me up and had her guys test me every day to see if I was getting sick. But you know, I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a fucking monster. Now, can I please?
Liana, the lover from Game of Thrones.
There's not gonna be anything bad in here?
Just you.
Oh, funny.
You need to stop talking about this kid like she's got some kind of life in front of her.
Tree bark?
Either tree bark or jerky or something. She's mixing out on a sandwich.
Is that chicken? Why are you so important to Marlene? We're doing this for us, but we don't know what you're worth if we don't know what we have.
There's a Firefly base camp somewhere out west. They're working on a cure.
I think that's what this is. This isn't gonna end well, Tess. If she so much as twitches.
Don't.
Stop it.
Can I have a gun?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Jesus, fine. I'll just throw a fucking
I don't think you can even hold that gun.
Military school since babies, though. Imagine how good she would have to be now.
It's not that kind of military training school.
Oh, wasn't
not.
it? It's more like a quarantine school where they can keep an eye on everybody.
Yes, and
Yep.
then raise them, and that like it's more like a brainwashing thing. Oh wow! I can never figure out how plants grow on
We should get moving.
surfaces of buildings and stuff like that without soil.
So the state house is across there. It's about a 10-minute walk if you could go straight.
Long way or short way?
It's the long way or the we're fucking dead way.
Well, I vote long way.
So no one's supposed to be out there, so the armies don't even patrol out there.
Oh hell no!
How did you get bit?
You know the old mall in the QZ?
The one that's sealed off and boarded up and no one's supposed to go in?
Didn't think there was gonna be anything in there, and then one just came at me out of nowhere.
So it was just you in there alone?
No.
How old are you?
No, liar.
14.
I mean, you got some balls on you, sister.
Thanks.
I like these two talking a little bit more. They didn't talk enough in the game.
Everyone said the open city was crazy. Like swarms of infected running around everywhere.
Not exactly like that.
You know, people like to tell stories.
They don't know. They're not gonna try and find out. Hey,
Yeah.
ducks. Frog.
Love the piano thing.
Ducks have probably never
You
seen
ever stay in
people
a place
before.
like this?
No, a little out of our league.
How do you even know what this is?
Have you heard of books?
This is how it was in Auckland a couple of days ago. Like all the buildings flooded. Buildings and schools had to
So
close, yeah,
gross.
for a whole week.
Yes,
I
sir. I
mean,
would like your finest.
Compared to an
suit,
actual
please.
sewer.
Yes, ma'am. Would you like me to take the luggage?
There's times where he looks just like the character from the game.
Right.
The guy was a little bit beefier. He's a little bit more lean.
Right, well, I mean, maybe I could climb up there, work my way around, and open it from the inside.
Joel is such a dick to her. So get out of the way.
It's a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna need a few minutes.
Where'd you learn to do that?
The circus.
She's got such an attitude.
Where are you from?
Texas.
Aw. She's gonna
What
start?
about Tess?
Detroit. It's in Michigan.
I go to school. I know where Detroit is.
No more questions about me.
How long do infected live?
Well, some last about a month or two.
Well, see?
But there's others been walking around about 20 years.
You ever kill one?
Yeah, I killed lots of them.
What about that guy last night?
Wow, after 20 years, there's still color on those pillows?
No UV damage, I guess.
I know, right? This show just looks amazing, man.
The last time we were here, they were still deep inside the buildings. Then I guess enough people came through looking for the QZ, and that's how they got more and more of the city, bit by bit, year after year.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
They're connected.
And you step on a patch of cordyceps in one place, and you can wake a dozen infected from somewhere else. Now they know where you are, now they come.
Wow.
You're not immune from being ripped apart. I'm trying to keep you alive.
Well, that's a problem. It's got a hive mind.
Sorry
Yeah,
for
this
going
was
that
not
way.
in the game either. We're gonna do this the right way.
Museums are always
See.
creepy.
That's not inviting at all.
Awesome.
It's bone dry. Could mean they're all finally dead in there.
If we come up against anything, you get behind us and you stay there, okay?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be easier to try and grapple up the outside of the building?
No? Why?
Just make a hook and go up the side of the building, then straight across the top. Avoid all of this crap.
And I think they have to go through like a lower entrance of the museum. I forgot how
Yeah.
it worked.
Oh, man. Talk about high risk.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Cooked.
Oh shit.
He's new.
What the fuck did that? I've been attacked by one and it wasn't like that.
I know what's coming.
Silent.
It's an ask. Be silent in an old creaky building. Exactly, look at that.
Well, no, yeah. And other things moving around too.
Uh-oh.
Looks like the game.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
It worked some.
Let me introduce you to the clickers. These are the what make this game a horror, make this thing a horror movie.
Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? They're evolved ones, right? Holy shit.
Yeah. Usually if they get you, it's like a one-shot kill. Wow. They sound just like they do in the games too.
So it's not seeing as light. They have no sight, right? It's only sound?
No, they're blind.
Well, that means you could throw a stone somewhere and attract it somewhere else, right? I'll throw something out the window so it goes running out the window. Oh, you're screwed. Holy shit.
They finally got it. You got the other one. Do it. Yeah, seriously. They're really, really hard to take down.
You fucking kidding me? I mean, if it was gonna happen to one of us.
Yeah, because that original doctor had said that eventually the fungus would learn how to preserve itself or preserve the body from decaying, right?
Just wait there. Give us a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe the first bite.
Nope, that kid is immune.
Go and watch her.
Oh,
Jury's still
trailer
out.
shot. So good. I love it. I love it so much. The guy who directed this also directed a TV show called Chernobyl. Yeah, he just took his bleak outlook from that show and just put it in here as well. A lot of this music is actually from the game.
Right. But would this group even know they were coming? Would they have got a message?
No. Ambush?
What the fuck is going on?
They went inside.
Oh, he got attacked. Got hurt. Oh, is this it?
They've been wiped out.
Oh my god, they're actually going to do it the same. I thought they were going to do something different.
One of them got bit. The healthy ones fought the sick ones. Everyone lost. Tess, it's over. We are going home.
This is not my fucking home! Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
She's infected.
She got bit.
Right.
Show me.
Oh, shit. She hasn't got long.
Yep.
Oops.
No, she does not.
This is real. Josh is fucking real. I need you to get her to Bill and Frank's.
No.
They'll take her off your hands. They'll handle it from here. I never ask you for anything not to chat.
So her hand was already twitching there.
Shaking, yeah.
You keep her alive.
I always felt real bad.
There you go, it's telling the others.
Must be bad. Oh my god!
They all know exactly where they are, too.
All of them. Maybe a minute.
Boom. Right.
What are you doing?
Making sure that they don't follow you.
Alright, Tess.
Would have been great to take some weapons first. Yeah, take all the weapons.
Right.
Take some kit.
All that crap with you.
Say who you can say.
She's awesome.
No! We're not
Surprise.
leaving her!
Basically did the same thing in the game, but on a smaller scale.
Can't believe he didn't take any kit. That's not going to go well. One spark, kaboom.
Oh, there it is. Come on, you stupid lighter!
All she had to do was spark it actually at the fuel. Oh, that is so gross.
Come on! Yes, finally! Thank God,
Oh.
release of death. She got tongued by a zombie.
Oh. She was tough, man. She was a hero.
She was. Look at that. You see that? They don't even have to say a word. Wow.
Excellent scene.
I'll tell you right now, the whole thing with Tess was much different in the game.
Right.
Like I said, they didn't have this whole hive mind thing. You know, what had happened was it was Fedra that actually caught up with them, and she was like, "This is my last stop. I'm gonna hold these guys off as much as you can." And it was worse because like she barely squeezed off a shot before they killed her.
Right.
People were the real threat. We're the real threat,
right.
like obviously, rather than the zombies and everything. I mean, they're gonna stick to the story from the game. The humans have a much bigger part.
I mean, because it's really highlighting that darker side of humanity, isn't it? Beyond survival, the grasp for power and the ability to control other people and this kind of thing, you know?
You're absolutely right. And the only thing is that the humans, all they look for, especially in these stressful situations, is alleviation from that stress. Give into the darkest impulses, bully people around, make sure they have all the power, everything. And people already do that now. All the nastiness just comes out.
It's like a reboot of civilization.
Circle.
It's like everyone's back to primal sort of survival, and then eventually everyone evolves again.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You know, what interests me is how quickly all of these characters, which could be main characters, are getting knocked off. Obviously, the daughter was never going to be a main character, but she got knocked off. But the way that they started to establish her character in that first half hour of episode 1, you'd think that she was going to be around for a while if you haven't played the game, which I haven't. And then, of course, with Tess as well, you'd think the way that they started to establish her character and her morals and stuff, you'd think she was going to be around for a while. Like,
yeah, I played the game. I thought Tess was going to be around a lot longer than she actually was. Again, they put a lot more development on her. I feel like we didn't really get to know her in the game. She was basically the same character, but again, I don't know why, she just has a little bit more depth. And in the game, she was kind of like, "Ooh, I'm a big, strong woman," and all this and all that stuff like that. I mean, you know, she's just a tough woman who's surviving the apocalypse, but we don't know anything about her. We actually found out where the hell she's from. They didn't even say that in the game. This show made me so happy. It really did.
It's a cool show. I found it interesting how riveting the scenes were, even though they were slightly slow paced, like when they were creeping through the hotel and stuff. You know, usually when I watch this kind of stuff, my mind is thinking, okay, here's what's going to happen. This makes sense. That makes sense. But actually, this time I found myself watching the screen, wanting to look around and see where the camera's going to go, what's around this corner, what's on that wall.
Oh my God, I'm so glad we got to watch this and everything.
Joel's character's interesting. You can see that whole detached thing that he's got probably from 20 years ago, losing his daughter, where he's not really that connected or attached to many people. Obviously, he was with Tess. Obviously, his instinct to protect the girl.
I think the scene where that really begins their relationship is when they sat down and started talking. But I like what they did with Tess because it kind of looked like she was kind of looking up to Tess and everything. But again, I feel like they actually had a connection and they were interacting. And I love that they were that, you know, I love that development.
Yeah, it was a very quick established sort of relationship between them, wasn't it?
Remember, she hasn't had many people caring for her.
Right. Yep.
She just came out of nowhere. But look what happened when Marlene came onto the scene. She's like, "Are you my mom?" This girl clings to people really, really easily because of the fact that you know,
that makes sense.
She hasn't been through enough horrible shit. She will, man. She's gonna go through some shit.
That end scene was fantastic, where it just sort of we were left watching her, and she's just standing there in the realization of how serious everything actually is, and she just lost someone she started to care about, and it's like it's no longer fun and games, and you know what I mean?
I mean, everybody's saying a little bit that she's a little bit more angry. I don't see it. I just see Ellie on the screen. They got a good actress. They got the girl from Game of Thrones who, in that show, again, is known for her smart-ass mouth, except she's actually in a position of power, so she gets to tell the powerful people to fuck off, basically.
I saw that, yeah. I actually had a quick look on YouTube about some of her scenes from Game of Thrones because I never saw any of it.
But this was great, wasn't it? I had so much fun.